even the land wasn't totally welcoming at first, Amy. Now, it wasn't unwelcoming, but there was I don't know, sort of and very much not to bring people too soon to the land.
Maybe not trusting you.
Yeah, well, for me, it was about building a relationship. It was starting to relate with and to the land and having those conversations. And I walked the land here every single day. And it was about, okay. And there were some beautiful moments. I remember one time just being out there and just weeping in sheer gratitude, like, I just love this earth. And there was just this uprising from the earth itself. And it was like, we were waiting for you.
And there's
these reciprocal moments that, in our busy life, we can miss, but if we take a wee bit of time and space and be open to actually listening and hearing those messages. And then and even people who are here on the land very early and have visited again, they are just amazed. It is transformed. It's like it's opened its arms wide and went, right, yeah, now I'm ready. And now we can embrace and welcome. But it took, that relationship. For me, it's very important. We don't just bumble in and expect any being to, be at our service. That's not what it's about. It's about having a relationship, starting to tend to the land, listening to the land. What does the land want? Not what I want to do to the land. What does the land want of me? How does it want to express itself, present itself? And another wee example of that here was the triple spiral labyrinth. I had never planned on creating a labyrinth on the land. That it just wasn't in my thought process at all. And gradually, those days of walking the land, a labyrinth kept coming up. And at the time we were doing walking meditations all around Ireland, there was a group of us who met once a month to walk in various locations. And it was about walking these patterns onto the earth. And, a lot of the labyrinths are foreign design. So for me, it had to be a triple spiral. It needed to be Celtic. And that was the symbol that I was seeing. So there was a huge triple spiral labyrinth created out on the land because that's what the land asked for. Yeah. But they're the things, we listen and see what presents.
I love that. And I love that you said the word, it's reciprocal, because that is, to me, required in the definition of a relationship. We are relating back and forth, give and take, giving, receiving. It's two-way. And of course, another key word, listening. It means that we listen at least as much as we talk, and maybe even more. It would be better at most times, and this is so important because it's just a whole way of being that. And I found, Moya, that it's what really gives us the deep peace we're all looking for. You're not going to really find that feeling, at least I haven't, really in any other way. Because it's like that's where we're from. That is our home. That is the source. And nature is the provider of that feeling for all of us. That's why we, that now the popular term, nature deficit disorder, and many doctors are prescribing kids and adults to spend time in nature, forest bathing. I mean, all these things are now getting more respect of, we have to go home to our source to reconnect and heal and feel, right?
Absolutely.